May 29, 220. It's nothing like waking up in a worldwide pandemic with fascism on TV. The robot police Nazis in Minneapolis arrested journalists while the city was burning. It is 1967 again. When I came to this country, I was a 20-year-old greenhorn immigrant from a peaceful little communist country, ready for the land of milk and honey, where dogs ran around with pretzels on their tails, as my grandmother used to say. Instead, I found streets running with blood. Driving from the airport in Detroit, the car radio blasted Jose Feliciano singing, "Come on, baby, light my fire." On cue, downtown Detroit burst into flames. The next week, there was pandemonium, a word even more relevant today. Police without badges executed people in their homes. These people were unarmed protesters against the war in Vietnam. It was the beginning. My black and white neighbors were on the streets marching and shouting anti-government slogans. You couldn't make out anyone in the clouds of tear gas and police nightsticks cracking skulls. Soon after, the National Guard and the 82nd Airborne started driving tanks up Woodward Avenue and loosening a rain of bullets at your head if you stuck your head out the window after curfew. And guess what? The cause was the same. Racism, police brutality, a violent reaction by the rich and their bought and paid for politicians in Washington. Then Martin Luther King was assassinated and the whole country was in flames. And Bobby Kennedy, who would have been president, was killed too by a Manchurian candidate, by the same bastards leading America to hell today. The difference now is that all the students of Raycon have graduated. There is an insane clown in the White House egging on the racists who are openly waving swastikas. The bad guys had a long-term plan for turning the U.S. into a fascist state. From Lyndon Johnson through Richard Nixon and Donald Trump, there is a straight line that begins this way: drown your opponents in blood. And always begin with the press. In 1968, a young Dan Rudder got hit by a cop with a nightstick, but kept reporting as the blood poured from his head. What is happening in Minneapolis today will happen everywhere. The difference is that there is a worldwide pandemic and they have locked down the country. It is an ideal time for a coup. The surveillance state has us all tagged and ready for the camps. I saw this in my lifetime. I am seeing it again. American history keeps repeating like a machine gun, firing round after round. There has been rage building in the homes where people are cooped up by this sickness. But the sickness in our government is worse. They won't win this time either.